Available now. Link below.
Brace yourselves, America, for the political power play of the decade and a stunning development. Ohio's top election official has raised the alarm. Joe Biden could be absent from the state's general election ballot due to a critical deadline issue. As the Democrat National Convention is scheduled after Ohio's certification deadline, the Biden campaign finds itself in a precarious position. But that's not all. An internal memo has surfaced revealing that Democrats are in a panic, realizing their voter registration efforts may be inadvertently boosting Trump's chances in 2024. With donors questioning the party's strategy and Trump dominating the polls, the once certain path to victory for Democrats has taken a shocking detour. And the special report will explore the implications of these revelations and what they mean for the future of our nation. You don't want to miss our final thoughts, so stay tuned. Now, in these turbulent times, as the Biden administration faces ballot challenges and federal agencies expand their control, safeguarding our health and freedom is crucial. Just as Democrats scramble to navigate Ohio's election deadlines, we must take proactive steps to maintain our well-being. Turkesterone, a natural testosterone booster, offers a way to enhance strength and recovery without the risks associated with traditional steroids. However, the FDA and WADA are threatening to restrict access to this powerful supplement. That's why Black Forest Supplements is offering a special deal. Buy 2 bottles of turkesterone and get 1 free. Visit blackforestsupplements.com/news to secure your supply and take control of your health, just as we must take control of our nation's future. You'll find the link to take action below. Now, in a shocking turn of events, Ohio Secretary of State Frank LaRosse has warned that President Joe Biden's campaign could face a significant hurdle in getting on the state's general election ballot. The real issue lies in a critical deadline that the Democrats may miss due to the scheduling of their national convention. According to Ohio law, there is an August 7th deadline to certify a presidential candidate. However, the Democrat National Convention, where delegates officially select the party's nominee, is set to begin on August 19th, more than a week after the certification deadline. This discrepancy has put the Biden campaign in a precarious position, leaving them scrambling to find a solution. Let's take a look at a local report.
Kurt, Jessica, this is certainly raising eyebrows across Ohio this morning. This discussion also confusing some voters. Could President Biden truly not show up on the ballot this November? Well, it's all according to Ohio Revised Code, which requires presidential candidates to be nominated by the National Convention by August 7th. But according to the calendar, the Democratic National Convention is set to take place almost 2 weeks following this deadline on August the 19th. So the Secretary of State's chief legal counsel says Ohio lawmakers, they must make an exception to this law and its deadline, or simply just maybe move that convention sooner so that they have that nomination in on time. We did ask a local professor of law his thoughts on all of this and whether he thinks this is fair to voters.
It's an interesting question as to what the legislature might do. It's overwhelmingly Republican, it's true. But would they really want to make a big issue of this? It seems like a relatively minor issue. Biden's going to lose anyway, likely in Ohio. So the question might be for people looking inside from the outside, they would say, why not just let him go ahead and run?
The legislature must act by May 9th to change that law so that it can make an exception. Now, an attorney with the Secretary of State's office has also sent a letter to the chair of the Ohio Democratic Party, Elizabeth Walters, alerting her of this technical issue. Now, the presidential election is in November, and so we'll continue to follow how this conflict unravels over the next month as we approach that May 9th deadline. For Good Day Columbus, I'm Stephanie Chainog.
LaRose's office has outlined 2 potential paths forward for the Democrats. Either the DNC must move up its nominating convention, or the Ohio General Assembly must take action by May 9th of this year to create an exception to the statutory requirement. The latter will require the state legislature to pass a new law, which could prove challenging given the tight timeline and potential political obstacles. Now, the Ohio Democrat Party has yet to respond publicly to LaRose's letter, leaving many questioning their strategy and preparedness. Meanwhile, the Biden campaign has stated that they are monitoring the situation closely and remain confident that the president will appear on the ballot in all 50 states. Now, the ballot access issue in Ohio is not the only concern for Democrats as they gear up for the 2024 election. An internal memo has surfaced revealing that the party is panicking over the possibility that their nonpartisan voter registration efforts may inadvertently be aiding former President Donald Trump's campaign. The memo suggests that blindly registering non-voters could be distinctly aiding Trump's quest for a personal dictatorship. This revelation has sparked a heated debate among Democrat donors who are now questioning whether the party should continue using nonprofits to register unregistered voters, fearing it could ultimately benefit Trump. Now, critics argue that this admission exposes the true nature of these nonpartisan voter registration initiatives, asserting that they've always been highly partisan operations designed to benefit Democrats. Jason Sneed, executive director of Honest Elections Project, stated that this acknowledgement raises serious questions about other programs the left claims are nonpartisan, including President Biden's executive order utilizing taxpayer funds to mobilize liberal voters. Now, the concerns over these voter registration efforts have put the Democrats in a very difficult position. The party has long championed expanding the voter rolls as a priority, but now they must grapple with the possibility that this strategy could backfire and provide a boost to their political rival. As the 2024 election draws closer, the political landscape continues to shift in unexpected ways. Trump's rising popularity among non-registered voters has caught Democrats off guard, forcing them to reevaluate their tactics and messaging. Now, the memo's suggestion to focus registration efforts only on specific, heavily pro-Biden populations has drawn criticism from those who view it as an admission of the partisan nature of these initiatives. And the potential absence of Biden from Ohio's ballot, combined with the growing concerns over the impact of voter registration efforts, has created a perfect storm for the Democrats. As they navigate these challenges, they must also contend with Trump's dominant performance in the polls, which casts a long shadow over their prospects for the victory in 2024. So the road ahead is fraught with uncertainty, and the Democrats will need to act swiftly and decisively to address these issues. Whether they can successfully navigate the ballot access challenge in Ohio and reconcile their voter registration strategy with the shifting political winds remains to be seen. So as the nation watches this political drama unfold, one thing is clear: the 2024 election is shaping up to be a battle for the ages. With so much at stake, every move by the campaigns and the parties will be scrutinized and dissected as Americans eagerly await the outcome of this consequential race. If you got value from this report, tap subscribe. My final thought is next. As we've seen, the Democrats are facing an uphill battle in their quest to maintain control of the White House in 2024. The potential absence of Joe Biden from Ohio's ballot, combined with the revelation that their voter registration efforts may be inadvertently aiding Trump, has put the party in a very precarious position. But the implications of these developments go far beyond just one state or one election cycle. What we're witnessing is a fundamental shift in the political landscape, one that could have far-reaching consequences for years to come. The Democrats' struggle to adapt to these changing circumstances raises questions about their ability to connect with the American people and deliver on their promises. As the nation stands at a crossroads, it's clear that the outcome of the 2024 election will have profound impact on the future of our republic. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now keep up your quest for truth with this next news report. And if you found our channel enlightening, join the millions who agree with you. Tap subscribe. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.